Hey guys, I figure I'd give you an update what's going on. Well, as you see, this door jamb is a little bent. Well, I've been robbed. I've made a post about it, telling people, hey, I got broken into, my motorhome was robbed, and all my tools and everything were taken. Um, well, some of them don't believe the story, so I figure I'll just show a video. You see that the door was jammed open, and you see that it's a complete wreck in here now. Everything is tossed all over the place because I was storing my stuff in here that I couldn't take to my new apartment because I didn't have room for everything. And I stored everything in here, and figured it'd be safe on a lot. Well, I was wrong. They ended up taking every tool that I owned. The very top half of my toolbox, I had all my sockets, wrenches, screwdrivers, you name it. And because it was the easiest thing they can get to, they literally ripped the top half, like the bolts right out of the bottom half. And they dug through everything looking for every piece of tool that was in here and anything of value. They took my compressor. They even broke the latches on the bottom half of my toolbox and took all the tools out of the drawers. They took all my power tools that were in the cabinets. They're all gone. Like, I had power tools there, I had some stuff in there, up in that one, and like I had like all my hex wrenches and everything. They took every single tool I had. The only thing that it looked like they couldn't get, which was in the bathroom, was my ladder. I thought they took the ladder, but they didn't. It was kind of dark when I moved this thing, so I moved it to a new storage lot. It's hopefully a lot more safer than what the other one was. I know I had a second compressor in here. I don't remember if I stuck it in the bathroom or not. I have to actually move everything and look to see if it's still in there. But yeah, this is what's going on. My motorhome still runs and drives. They didn't take the batteries, luckily, but they did turn the overhead lights on. They killed the house battery, so none of the lights are working. They left all the lights on that was in here so they could see what they were doing. And where it was stored, there was supposed to be a camera facing in the direction of the motorhome. That camera was surprisingly missing. It wasn't up on the building anymore. I mean, I don't know how you don't notice the camera missing. But whatever. I have suspicions, but I can't prove it. But this is what I'm going through, and this is why I set up a GoFundMe to try to help restore my tools that are now gone. Because that was 15 years worth of collecting tools. I know it doesn't seem like a lot, and it didn't look like a lot in my previous videos, but that was a lot of tools to me. Looks like they bent my safe key. They must have, I don't know what was that. Well, they knocked my fridge over, and I'm guessing they couldn't lift the toolbox too easily because it was heavy. Even I couldn't lift it. And they dropped it on my fridge. There's a nice dent in my fridge. They just shoved the fridge over onto the floor because it was standing up. Like, when I parked this thing, it was neat in here. You could still walk in here. They also took some broken airsoft rifles. I don't really care much about them. They didn't work anyway. They took my bow, all the arrows that were up there in the top, and it looks like they took some small cabinets I had as well that had a whole bunch of wires in it. Like, they were little plastic cabinets. I'm missing 2 large totes because all this stuff wouldn't be on the floor if those totes were in here. I mean, I know I got a tote here, but there was several other totes that was in here that I know that are gone. Some of my what is it? Yeah, They even ripped the closet door off. They mangled it because that door had a little trouble opening sometimes, and I guess they couldn't get it open because that's where my compressor was. It was in there, and they literally bashed the door open just to get it out because I had a hard time getting it in there because I had to take the door off to get it in there, and they realized that, and so they ripped the door off by smashing the ever living hell out of it. I'm guessing the horse things for cutting wood or whatever are probably still in the shower. But yeah, walk over here. Yeah, the door's all busted up. They destroyed everything I had. They went digging for anything. They even went as far as emptying my tackle box. They went digging in here trying to find something of value. Well, they didn't take that air rifle. Well, they left the BBs for me at least. But yeah, in here you can see I've got a ladder. Well, I don't know if you can see it. Well, no, you can't, but there's a ladder in there still. So that means they probably didn't get the other compressor. But I'll find out after I move everything. But yeah, I wasn't making it up when I said that I got robbed. Oh, look, here's one of the broken airsoft rifles. They didn't take this one because obviously it was broken. There's no barrel or anything on it, so I guess they left that one because of that. But, yeah. Oh, I have a Stanley vacuum. They took the hose, but they didn't take the vacuum. Smart. My pool cues. I had a whole bunch more of these, and this is the only one that's left. It took all my pool cues. What a mess. I've got to clean this up now. Like, they even just threw, like, everything, even to the front. Just throw it everywhere. Like, why not? You know what's funny? I'm surprised that inside the cabinet I have some radios, like car stereos. They didn't even take those. Those are still in there. They mainly went for the more expensive stuff, which was all my tools. See, they ripped this open, trying to see what was in there. Obviously, there was nothing in there. Yeah, they bent the hell out of it. That's my other vacuum. They took my good one, but left the... Oh wait, no, that's the vacuum that they took the hose for. Gasoline. I'm surprised that's still here. They even took my father's bag that, you know, that was his when he was young. It had some tools in it. Well, I see they left the air grinder, or yeah, they left this behind. Whatever, that's expensive. At least that's still here, I guess. I had a whole bunch of, like sockets and everything that were in here. Like these, more of these. Well, they dumped all the screws out. At least I didn't get all my drill bits. Those are expensive to replace. They dumped all my screws out. Well, at least they didn't take that. That was my father's. Well, I guess they didn't get everything, but I mean, they got what they could. At least they didn't get this. These are expensive too. Surprised I didn't take that. It's a knife. I think they took my big hammer, my favorite hammer. I'll see in a second. Nope, my big hammer's still there. Okay. So not all is lost. I like that hammer. That was expensive when I got it. Yeah, what's in here? Well, I got 2 power tools left out of the dozens I had. I had just bought a brand new one of these jigsaws. It was battery powered. That's gone. And, well, at least I still got my sawzall. I mean, that's a plus, I suppose. But the fact that they went to great lengths to rip the hole, like, actually, let me check. Get my key out and see see if it still works. I know I locked this thing. No, that's not it. I got so many other keys. I should get rid of some of these keys. That's a chance. Sorry about that noise. No, I guess I didn't lock it, because now it's locked. Maybe I did forget to lock it. Well, that would be my fault then, but they didn't seem to really take anything out of these drawers other than, you know, the bits and stuff that were in there. I'm not really too worried about that. And this, I had another power tool, or air tool. It was one of those air ratchets. That's gone. Yeah, see, look, I've got radios in here. They didn't even bother to take them. You know, but they took everything out. Dumped all my screws out. You know. I had some power tools up here and a tarp, but that's gone. And they didn't take the tape, surprisingly. Well, that's switched itself now. Oh, whatever. I'm surprised I didn't take those boxes. I think they tried to take my little tiny air compressor that's on the floor, because it was up here, and I think maybe it fell on them, and they didn't know where it went. What's this card down here? Oh, well, it's something else. Yeah, they made a mess out of my bus. I know I'm just dragging this video on, but it's like... Oh, and they ripped the back door off, too. The one that was, that blocks the water tank. Yeah, they ripped it off thinking that was probably a way in. Because I found it on the ground. And the wind just shut my door. Thanks, wind. You're real helpful. Yeah, they just tossed everything everywhere. I've got to figure out what's still here and what isn't. So, I think I'm just going to leave the video at that. And just move on. As I said, I'm going to put a link down to my GoFundMe. Those that are generous, that want to help, you know, I really appreciate it. This is going to take a long time to recuperate because I was also in the process of restoring this motorhome. It still needed work, and, you know, without all my tools, you know, like, I can't do anything. I can't finish my project. I can't do what I want to do. I'm like, you know, I'm even surprised they didn't use the broken window to get in. They just ripped the door open. I've got to fix that now. Oh, well, that's it for now. Like I said, if any of you are willing to help sharing the link or even donating to it, I really appreciate it. And like I said, the reason for this video was to prove that I got screwed over big time. That I was robbed from, and I don't really have much left. Alright, take care, everyone.